The Weight of the Badge. Chapter 1. The Silent Streets. In the bustling city of Eldridge, Officer Joe carried the weight of the badge like a heavy cloak. Each night, he patrolled the silent streets, where shadows whispered secrets of despair. Once a beacon of hope, Joe now felt the relentless grip of burnout tightening around him. The sirens that once sang of justice now echoed with the cries of his weary soul. He watched as the faces of the city blurred into a haze of sorrow, each call a reminder of the darkness he fought against. The laughter of children faded into distant memories, replaced by the haunting silence of his own thoughts. As he leaned against his cruiser, the weight of his responsibilities pressed down, and Joe wondered if he could still find the light in a world that seemed so dark.
Chapter 2. The Breaking Point. One fateful night, a routine call shattered Joe's fragile composure. A domestic dispute spiraled into chaos, and as he entered the home, he was met with a scene that would haunt him forever. The cries of a child echoed in his ears, drowning out the chaos around him. In that moment, he felt the walls closing in, the badge feeling more like a shackle than a shield. The adrenaline that once fueled his courage now left him hollow. After the incident, Joe returned home, his heart heavy with the weight of unprocessed grief. He sat alone in the dark, the flickering light of the television casting shadows on his face. The isolation crept in, and he realized he was losing himself to the very darkness he fought against, trapped in a cycle of despair. Chapter 3. A Glimmer of Hope. Days turned into weeks, and Joe found himself at a crossroads. The burnout threatened to consume him, but a chance encounter with a fellow officer sparked a flicker of hope. They shared stories over coffee, revealing the struggles hidden beneath their badges. Joe learned he was not alone. Others bore similar burdens. With newfound camaraderie, he sought help, attending support groups where vulnerability became strength. Slowly, he began to reclaim his passion for justice, channeling his pain into purpose. The streets of Eldridge still whispered their secrets, but now Joe listened with empathy rather than despair. As he patrolled once more, he carried not just the weight of the badge, but the resilience of a community. The journey was far from over, but for the first time in a long while, Joe felt a glimmer of hope shining through the darkness.